Well, not a building you're gonna miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
58, who's here's that? Go.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Fields. And it's caught! Touchdown! These guys finish off their opening drive.
Jason Sanders.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Into the hands of Pickett. And he gets this down near the 30.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Everybody, kill.
Throwing again is Dak. Chased out to his right. That one's complete over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss to Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. First and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives them the first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. Massive hit. The ball is out. And it looks like the offense recovered. Whew, they did. Close stuff there. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
On the quick slant, it finds Adams. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Deep the defender. This makes it up to the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Kill.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. On the move, headed right. He loses the football. And it looks like the defense has it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted! Drake Greenlaw picks it off. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Prescott on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53.
This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Kill.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And now down he goes! He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game!
Visitors 15, Cowboys 13.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
He's got the squiver. With no time remaining in the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Right.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Green 19, yes, right. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And they'll have first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Right.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
5-yard gain on the play. Results in a first down.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Here we go. Right.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds Adams, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 15. And a first down.
Throwing the out route, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From
a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, Slot. Go.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Buys time, rolling right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
First and 10, Prescott. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air, Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Here we go, going in. 47. So we're going to 53. 26.
Dak throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Yeah! Good. Going in. Hey, 47. 26.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys down by only 2 in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Let's go right now. Turn it up, fellas. Turn it up.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
There we go. Good. Going in. 26.
And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up. up here in the fourth quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Hits him on the out route. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here we go.
To throw. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He can't bite off all they need. That's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here we go. Kill. Switch it, hey. Here we go, 46. 26.
He'll look to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah, here we go. Go. Get out there. Ringo. Here we go, kill. 26.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 3rd and
2. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Terrell Owens. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here we go, 46.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Brian
Cowboys
Anger
punting it
in
away here on
formation
4th, and it's
for
the
the
long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
551.
Here he is to throw. Headed out right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Go.
And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick is good. He got it! So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.